So I'm having a chat with Dean McMullen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, you're here at 2000 Trees.
Yes.
How's your weekend been? Have you been around long?
Yeah, I've been in and out. So I was here on Wednesday, where it was very civilised, and then I came back on Thursday, and today.
Yeah.
It's been cool.
Caught many bands?
Yeah, I saw the Get Up Kids on Thursday, which was great. I was just watching someone on the news stage. Do you know who's on now?
I don't.
It sounded great, and I really want to know who it is.
I know nothing about set times or anything. So.
Yeah, yeah. And then today I'm going to catch Laura Jane Grace and Angel Dust.
Yes,
yeah.
Sounds good to me. Now you've got a debut.
Yeah.
Solo record.
Yeah.
Coming out. Tell us a little bit about it.
What about the record itself?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I mean I've been writing it without kind of knowing that I was writing a record for a long time. Just kind of writing songs for myself really, and yeah, I guess I just kind of had an album's worth and thought, oh, maybe I should kind of put some more time into it and work on the songs and try and get something together, and that's what's happened. So
yeah,
really happy with it.
And what's it like writing for yourself compared to writing with Muncie Girls?
It's totally different. Like Landy basically does all of the songwriting in Muncie Girls, and so because we've been quite busy over the last few years with that, I haven't really kind of I sort of started writing songs when I was quite young, and then haven't just sort of that's gone by gone to the side as I've kind of focused on Muncie Girls and kind of found myself with some time and
is that due to the pandemic?
Headspace to kind of put into it. So I kind of picked up on some of those songs and wrote a bunch more. Kind of made it part of my daily routine to get up and write songs for a couple of hours, working on it. So
and you must have had plenty of time because of the pandemic to write even more songs.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I kind of don't want to say it's like a pandemic album or anything.
Everyone has, so
yeah,
don't worry.
but yeah, I mean, I did get a lot of time because I had no work whatsoever, which sort of was nice to have some time, but not good for because I was skint. But
and you've been busy. You've been on tour, and you've been on tour with Tim Burgess as well. How's that been?
It's been good. Yeah, I've been touring. I kind of stepped straight into doing tour managing work and teching work for the Charlatans and Tim, Baxter Jury, and the Zootons. It's pretty cool. And who else? Dexies.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah. So I'm excited about that too.
Good. And people will want to see you live. So after this weekend, where are you heading to? What's the plan next?
What's the plan next? I have the next stuff with my solo. With live stuff with the solo stuff is September. There's a headline tour which I'm doing with a band, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
We've kind of when we've had time managed to get some rehearsals in, and I'm really chuffed with how it's sounding. Kind of approaching it in a totally different way from any stuff that I've done before, which has been Muncie Girls or Violent Hearts, like kind of rock band, guitar, bass, drums.
Yeah.
That's been everything I've ever done really. So this is like a kind of whole new approach really.
Yeah.
But yeah, super excited.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I spoke to Landy yesterday.
Oh, nice.
She's got her solo stuff.
Yeah.
And she mentioned the Muncie Girls will be back.
Yeah.
Are you seconding that?
Yes, definitely. I can't wait to be doing some stuff with Muncie Girls. But things get harder. We used to. Originally we went to the same school, and then we were at least in the same town, and now we're kind of split all over the place.
Yeah.
I've been living in the Netherlands for the past couple of years,
nice.
So it kind of makes it pretty difficult to get together and rehearse and write music. So, but yeah, we definitely are going to be doing some stuff at some point. Not quite sure when, but
it'll happen.
When it happens.
It'll happen.
I mean, I'll be happy. I'll be chuffed.
And 2023, what do you think the plan's going to be at the moment? Writing, recording, touring? What's kind of floating around in your head?
Yeah. Well, with solo stuff, I'm hoping to get back in the studio and start work. I mean, I've got even more stuff at the ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's harder now. I have less time to be put into it. But yeah, I'm wanting to. I was in the studio with Gethin Pearson, that's who did the previous record, and Joe, who's drumming in my band, and he works in the studio too. So between the three of us, we're working towards another record, basically.
Do you know what direction you're wanting to take it, or is that something too far in the distance for you to consider at the moment?
It's sort of, yeah. I mean, it is similar, I think, to the one that's coming out in September. I think there's 4 singles out from that record at the moment. So yeah, it's kind of similar to that. I was writing on my electric guitar a lot for the first record, and just found myself writing on the acoustic guitar for the second one. So there's kind of it's kind of different because of that, but it's just kind of how it came together. I started getting like a weird thing in my head where I was like, I don't think I can write songs on an acoustic guitar. I really need to just do that. So yeah, and now I can't write songs on the electric guitar, so I've got to switch back. Maybe album 3 will be all shredding on the electric. We'll see.
Never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Write on a bass guitar even.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Now, you must have a bucket list of things that you want to complete in your musical career. What's kind of the one thing that you want to achieve at some point?
Festivals are kind of a big thing for some reason. I mean, I went to a lot of festivals when I was younger. So, you know, Muncie Girls ticked a bunch of those boxes, like Glasgow and Reading and Leeds. But yeah, I think for solo stuff, kind of, you know, I'd love to get on Glastonbury. I mean, putting out a record was definitely, you know, a big thing for me. I kind of like always wanted to do it, but had never really sort of got to that point. What else? What would I like to do? I don't know. I have a fascination, I guess, with the States. I haven't really managed to properly get out there and do like a tour through all the kind of rural places, strange places. I'd love to do that.
The strange places.
Yeah, go to strange places. It's basically all I ever want to do. I'm a strange person, so if I go to strange places, I kind of think, oh,
you fit right in.
Maybe I'm all right, yeah.
Cool. Well, Dean, it's been a pleasure
having
a catch-up with you. Cheers.
Nice to
Thanks
see
very
you.
much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
See you next time.